Hi everyone, so welcome back to my channel and the topic of today is school memories. School memories, when I heard about school memories, so actually I didn't have any good memory in school, but yeah, there was something which is, you can say, there are so many things which I recall, but okay, so let's start the topic. So my good memory, I didn't have any good memory in school because when since my childhood I was in private school till seventh class because that school was in was uh, the last standard of that school was seventh standard. So uh, I was studied there. I was studied there till seventh, or I studied there till seventh. After that, someone told my father, someone advised my father that I should get admission in government school, and I have not, you know, I had not met any of the people who is studying in government school at that time. I mean, there were so many students, or there were so many children who were studying in the government school, but I never met any of them, and also there was not a single friend of mine at that time who is studying in who are studying in government school. So I uh, I didn't know that how how's that. I mean, what kind of environment government school has. Okay, so when my father told me that you should get admission in government school, then I was thinking like government school. Okay, maybe it is a school, so maybe where I used to study in private school. So it will be also similar that kind of school also, maybe government school. So there were thousand students were studying, I guess, thousand or more than 700 students were studying at that time in that school uh, where I get admission, where I got admission. So when I heard this thing, there were 500 or 700 or 1000 students are studying. So I thought that I mean, it will be a big school and it will a huge space. It will be a huge space. But you know, when I entered in the government school, so it was very different. It was the environment of that school was very different from the private school. In private school, uh, we used to go with the neat and clean clothes, with shoes, with tie, belt, eye card, and with short hair. So we used to, you can say, keep ourselves like that. For it simply means that uh, we used to keep discipline ourselves when we would go to the private school. But when I entered in the Sarkari school, when I saw the things, when I started observing the people, observing the students, then it was very different. It was very different. There was no one in the class who wore tie or who wore belt, or I mean, some of the students were not coming in the school in proper dress. Even there was a there were some students who were wearing jeans, uh, who used to wear jeans in the school and with white shirt, and not even a school shirt, it was a other shirt of white color. So so he can look, I mean, he was wearing that kind of thing because I mean, they were wearing that kind of stuff because they were thinking that they will look cool in that kind of things, in jeans and in white shirt, no belt, no tie, no eye card, nothing. and also there was no bag. There was only one book or one copy, not a book, not a book. There was only one copy which they used to carry with them. So when I saw this thing, it was very difficult for me to survive there because I was not, you know, I didn't come out from that kind of things or that kind of situation like uh, where I used to study, where I used to go to the private school. When I used to go to the private school, everything was so proper, everything was so neat and clean, everyone was in discipline. So I was used to it at that time, but when I entered in the government school, I saw this thing. I had observed this thing in government school, and then I thought, no. I also, and one more thing, I also didn't abuse anyone because I didn't want to, and always in my family always I I have been taught that abu- you know abusing language is not good for us. If we will abuse someone, that it will automatically come to us. Eh, I don't know how. So I have been taught like that. At that time, so I didn't abuse anyone. I was very calm person. I was I tried to you know stay away from those people who were smoking in the school, who were watching something, who were having you know who were doing some fun kind of activities. Not that much, not that time. It was like something else. So the people who are studying in government school and the people who studied in government school, they can understand what I'm trying to say. So yeah, when I entered in eighth, because till seventh I studied there in private school. When I entered in eighth class in government school, so it was very difficult for me to survive there because there were so many. As I told you that there were so many people who carried blades, you know, who carried like some kind of weapons, not weapons, the things which can be used like a weapon, which could be used like a weapon. So yeah, there were some students over there. So I tried to stay away from those people. So yeah, I mean, rarely I can say, barely and rarely I can say that there were only 5 to 6 or 7 students uh, who were focusing on studies. Otherwise, rest of them, I think my batch of I had yeah I had 40 to 45 classmates in that section where I used to study in government school. That was the English medium section, and the so that was English medium section, but nobody could speak English. Even our teacher, even our class teacher, he was also an English teacher, but he also couldn't speak in English. So that was the government school in my at my time. So yeah, somehow I mean people were the students were trying to bully me, trying to uh, people were trying to make fun of me because I had because of that also I was so skinny at that time. So students were trying to make fun of me, and I tried to stay away from those people. But yeah, one thing I can say that in government school I learned many things like I apart from the study, like I did everything in a school in government school, but I could not focus on study. So result because of that, as you can see, my result is not going well nowadays in life. Some of them maybe because of the approaches they are doing job in some other companies, but I don't think they are capable to crack the interview by himself or by themselves. So yeah, it is like that because the environment of that school was very toxic, was very hectic. But yeah, when I entered in ninth class, so in ninth class I started abusing. I started, yeah, this thing happened to me. So you know, when you don't abuse anyone, and when you don't take a stand for yourself, when you let them uh, make a fun of you. So when you when you know when you allow them to do anything with you, then you can't survive in government school, which I realized. So after that, when I came in ninth class, then I started abusing. Then I started making friends of bad company. I started, you know, I started looking for those people for who are like, no, I am the boss, so no one can speak in front of me. So I started looking for those people. I started joining those people to take a stand for myself, or if if I had a fight with someone, or if I will have fight with someone, then I'll call them, and then he will stand with me. They will take a stand by. They will stand by with me. So yeah, that kind of thing happened in ninth class, and then in tenth I was completely indulged into that. You know, I had completely indulged into that, into those things, and because of that, my result of tenth class, which was board, was not good. I got 67 or 68% marks in board exam. After that, yeah, I mean, these are the memories, and what I can say, I didn't have good memories. I didn't have good friends. I didn't make good friends, but yeah, there are 3 to 4 friends I made in school, in government school, which are those friends are still with me. We are not talking to each other, but yeah, uh, still I believe that if I can call, if I'll give, or if I'll make one call, then on one call they will come at my home, just in one call. So I believe that. So yeah, and they will come, I believe, and they also came at my worst situation. So yeah, I believe that. So I didn't study there properly because of the environment. So yeah, I did that. After that, after 10th class, I decided to leave this school, and I will go for the other school where I can continue my further studies. But because of the less mark, I didn't get admission in science in Delhi NCR. So yeah, it happened with me, and these are the memories I can say. Okay, look, look, I forgot to tell you that yeah, this for the as of now it is enough, and now I think this is the best topic for today. I guess I hope you will like it, and yeah, comment me if you do agree with me the environment which I told you about of the government school. If you face that kind of situation, then definitely comment in the comment section of this video. Till then, bye.